Listening activity number 16.
You are going to practice some percentages. We use percentages when we want to express a number more simply. Percentage means the number of X per 100. For example, there are 46 students in a class. 23 of them are female students. We can say 50% of the students are female students. Percent is said after the number. Skim the table below. Then listen to the tape and fill in the missing percentages in the correct column. From 1975 to 1985, the percentage of households with one car decreased slightly from 46.4% in 1975 to 45.2% in 1985. However, the percentage of households with two or more cars rose during this period. It is perhaps surprising that more households had a television than a washing machine. In fact, the percentage of households with a television was over 90% throughout the 10 years. There was a steady rise in the percentage of homes with central heating from 30% in 1975 to 60% in 1985. The percentage of households with a telephone showed a steep increase from 51.9% in 1975 to 80.5% in 1985. The number of UK households with home computers showed a large jump from only 2.5% in 1975 to 12.6% in 1985. One of the most noticeable features of this report is the addition of figures for video recorders. 30% of British homes had video recorders in 1985. It seems likely that both video recorders and home computers will become more common in homes in the UK in the future.
Listening activity number 17.
You will hear a talk about British trade in 1987. As you listen, write down the numbers in appropriate places.
Good morning. I'd like this morning to continue our discussion about British trade, and I have brought a couple of pie charts that I'd like you to look at. They give information about British trade by geographical distribution in 1987. The left pie chart is for exports, and the right one is for imports. Now let's look first at the left pie chart, the exports pie chart. You can see the European Community accounted for 49% of Britain's exports trade in 1987, and the other developed countries accounted for respectively North America at 16%, the rest of Western Europe outside the European Community at 10%, and the other developed countries accounted for 5%. These shaded areas represent the developing countries' portion. The larger one is for the other developing countries, except the oil exporting countries, which accounts for 11%, and the smaller, which is for the oil exporting countries, received 7% of Britain's exports in 1987. The last and smallest was Britain's rather minor exports to former centrally planned economies, and this figure was only 2% in 1987. Now let's take a look at the right pie chart, which is for imports. The distribution here is roughly similar. The European Community accounted for 53% of Britain's imports in 1987, and the other developed countries accounted for, again, a large portion. The rest of Western Europe imported 14% of Britain's imports in 1987. North America accounted for 11%, and other developed countries represent 8% of Britain's imports in 1987. Turning to other developing countries once again, the largest of the two shaded areas is for developing countries other than oil exporting countries, and these accounted for about 10% of Britain's imports in 1987, and the remaining shaded area, which is for oil exporting countries, accounted for only 2% of Britain's import in 1987. 2% also is the figure for Britain's imports from centrally planned economies, as you can see from the lined area in the figures.
Listening activity number 18.
You are going to listen to a talk. Look at the table below first, then listen carefully to the talk and fill in the percentages in the correct column.
Researchers have done some investigation into what young people believe is a woman's place in society. Here is a report on some of their findings. The Chinese are consistent supporters of sex equality, with only 12% of young people believing that a woman's place is in the home. 93% are enthusiastic about sharing the housework, and 85% of them believe that women should be paid the same for doing the same job. 80% think that nursing is a woman's job, and 90% of them believe that mining is only men's work. 13% of Chinese, an extremely low percentage, believe cooking is solely a woman's job, and 7%, even fewer, think that only she should do the washing. For a more traditional view of a woman's place, turn to the Japanese. 52% think women belong in the home. 89% of young people believe that a couple should share the housework and get equal pay for doing the same job. 65% of them believe nursing is a good job for women, and 90% believe that mining is solely men's work. 75% of them believe a woman should do the washing, and 82% of them believe she should do the cooking at home. 80% of Koreans believe men and women should get the same pay for the same job. 39% believe a woman's place is in the home. 75% of them believe that housework should be shared between men and women if both work, but there's almost a complete reversal when it comes to doing the washing and cooking. Here, very few believe in sharing the work. 62% and 65% respectively believe that women should do both. 85% of Koreans believe nursing is a woman's job, and 87% think mining is a man's job. Turning to Thailand, we find a country that's not over-enthusiastic about equality. 45% of young people believe that a woman should stay at home. However, there's an interesting 20% gap between whether cooking and washing are solely women's jobs. 67% vote for women doing the washing, while only 47% feel the same way about cooking, and 86% of Thais believe that housework should be shared between men and women. 87% of young people believe that men and women should be paid the same for the same job. 92% think nursing is women's work, and 95% of them believe mining should be done by men.
Listening activity number 19.
You are going to practice some dates. Dates in Britain can be written in two ways. Number 1, in numbers only. Day, month, year. So 6/3/94 is the 6th of March, 1994. Number 2, in numbers and words. For example, you can read day, month, year, or month, day, year. For example, 21/12/94 1994, you read 21st of December, 1994, or December the 21st, 1994. Listen to the following dates. As you listen, tick the correct letter, A or B.
Number 1.
When is Lincoln's birthday?
It's February the 12th.
Number 2.
Do you know Valentine's Day?
Yes, it's February the 15th. Oh, sorry, 14th.
Number 3.
When's Washington's birthday?
It's the 21st of February.
Number 4.
Do you know when April Fool's Day is?
Yes, of course. It's April the 1st.
Number 5.
When's Easter?
It's the 3rd of April.
Number 6.
When's Mother's Day?
It's May the 8th.
Number 7.
What date is Memorial Day?
It's May the 30th.
Number 8.
Do you know when Father's Day is?
Yes, it's the 19th of June.
Number 9.
Do you know when's Independence Day?
It's July the 4th.
Number 10.
Is there a Friendship Day?
Yes, it's on August the 7th.
Number 11.
When's Halloween?
It's on October the 31st.
Number 12.
When's Thanksgiving Day?
It's the 24th of November.
Listening activity number 20. You're going to hear about the circulation of some British newspapers and when they were founded. Listen to the tape and write down the numbers in the correct column.
The British are a nation of newspaper readers. Many of them even have a daily paper delivered to their homes in time for breakfast. British newspapers can be divided into two groups: quality and popular. Quality newspapers are more serious and cover home and foreign news thoughtfully, while popular newspapers like shocking personal stories as well as some news. These two groups of papers can be distinguished easily because quality newspapers are twice the size of popular newspapers. Now you are going to hear about the circulation of some of these two groups of newspapers in 2003 and when they were founded. First, quality daily newspapers. The Daily Telegraph was founded in 1855 and its circulation was 990,000 in 2003. The circulation of the Times was 690,000 and it was founded in 1785. The Guardian was founded in 1821 and its circulation was 410,000 in 2003. The Financial Times was founded in 1888 and its circulation was 450,000. Now we come to the quality Sunday newspapers. The Sunday Times was established in 1822 and in 2003 its circulation was 145,000 and the circulation of the Observer was 480,000. The Observer was founded in 1791. The Sunday Telegraph was established in 1961 and its circulation was 830,000 in 2003. Now let us look at the circulation for popular daily newspapers in 2003. The Daily Express was founded in 1900 and its circulation was 1 million. And The Sun was founded in 1964 and its circulation was 3,730,000. The Mirror was established in 1903 and its circulation was 2,130,000. The circulation of the Daily Mail was 2,470,000, and it was founded in 1896. Now let's look at the popular Sunday newspapers. The News of the World was founded in 1843, and its circulation was 4,100,000. The Sunday Mirror was founded in 1963, and the circulation was 1,880,000. The People was founded in 1881, and its circulation was 1,390,000. The Mail on Sunday was founded in 1982, and the circulation was 710,000. The Sunday Express was founded in 1918, and the circulation was 850,000.